everybody, welcome back, and I am joined on the line now by a guest I have been dying to come on the show for several reasons, not the least of which so I could say his name. Welcome to Pantsless Radio, Uhaa Nation.
How's it going? How you doing? Yeah, you said that good. That was good.
I think I've been working on it. So how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. You know, just kind of kicking back, relaxing.
Good.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to? Well, obviously one big thing you've been up to, rehab.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that 3 days a week. Just working on getting my knee better and just working on getting back in the ring. You know, it was a serious injury, so it's my first serious injury, and it says it's gonna take some time. So I'm just here focusing on getting myself together and getting back in the ring as soon as possible, but as safely as possible too.
Well, of course. So what exactly happened? Like, I haven't heard a whole lot of details about it, but basically the only thing that's really been said is you blew out your knee. So
yeah, I tore my patellar tendon, which is the ligament connects to the bottom of the kneecap. I tore it right off my kneecap, and I did it down in Miami with I was wrestling down there with DGUSA, and I just wanted to do my dive over the top rope, and as soon as that happened, as soon as I jumped, I just heard what sounded to me like a gunshot. And as soon as it happened, I knew something was wrong, and I was kind of like, they rushed me to the emergency room, you know, as soon as it happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty crazy.
Ooh. And so that happened in March, right?
Yeah, March 29th, I think it was. Yeah, the exact day. It was a 3-night weekend, and I got injured the first night, so, you know, it kind of put me down, but I think I was having some nagging problems before it even happened, but I was just kind of ignoring it. And I guess my knee was just kind of like finally just kind of gave out.
Yeah. So it's been almost 5 months. And how long did they say you were going to be out when it first happened?
He said I could be out from up to 9 months to a year. So it's a very serious injury. And he said the main thing with a lot of athletes is, you know, they feel they're ready and they go back before they are actually ready. Mm-hmm. And you know, end up injuring themselves again. So that's the thing that we're trying to avoid with that. And, you know, they're just making sure I take the correct steps to getting, you know, back in the ring and making sure that when I do get back 100% or even more than 100% so that I'm not back in therapy or back under the knife, you know, so.
Yeah. So how far along are you now?
I'm about 3 months. I've been doing therapy for about 3 months, I think. And, you know, I think I saw the doctor on Tuesday, I think it was, and things are coming along, though. You know, things are coming along. He said I'm further ahead of where I'm supposed to be. And, you know, right now it's just about strengthening it and making sure that it's good to go by the time I get back in the ring. Yeah.
So do you have any sort of, like, target date set or, like, by the New Year should we see you back?
No, not yet. He hasn't given me any kind of date yet to expect that, but I'm just kind of taking it day by day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, other than that, how are you?
Other than that, I'm good. Other than that, not doing too much, just kind of in the gym and kicking it. You know, my people, you know, just kind of trying to keep my mind off the injury and keep my mind off wrestling and stuff. But I end up watching wrestling every day, so it's kind of tough. Yeah.
So, well, what have you been following since you've been out? Obviously, you must have a lot more time.
Yeah. I've been, you know, I still follow the same, of course, Dragon Gate USA, Dragon Gate Japan, CZW, Evolve. You know, of course, I still follow those, you know, in ROH and, of course, WWE and TNA. Mm-hmm. But I still follow, you know, the same stuff I've been, you know, watching before the injury and everything. The only thing that's different is just I'm not there physically at those shows. So, yeah.
So, okay, so everybody listening knows that I'm, you know, a terrible wrestling fan. And I don't generally do wrestling type interviews, so, you know, you'll have to forgive me if I ask, you know, like terrible questions. So, but we'll cover the boring wrestling stuff, and then we'll get into the good stuff later.
I got you. That's cool.
Okay, so let's go like right back to the beginning. What made you want to get into wrestling?
Oh man, my dad one day I think I had to be like I was probably like maybe like as high as his knees. I don't know. I was probably that's how tall I was. He was watching wrestling. I remember I think it was like the Ultimate Warrior and the Undertaker in the ring, and it got, you know, I just sat down and started watching with him. Ever since that day, I've just been addicted. I was just amazed how big the guys were, and, you know, they just seemed larger than life to me. And those guys became my superheroes when I was growing up as a kid. So when I got to 10th grade, I actually made the decision that I was actually going to try to, I was actually going to get into business and start wrestling. But I would say it started with my dad, and just seeing him watching wrestling all the time. And, up to this day, the one thing that we do together is actually still watch wrestling. So, yeah, it started with him. If he was never watching it, I don't know if I ever would have taken an interest in it. And I don't think he ever thought that I'd be as interested in it as I am, or I don't think he ever thought that I'd actually go out there and try to become a professional wrestler. I talked to him about it a couple of times. He wanted me to, go to school and become, a doctor, get in the medical field or a lawyer or something like that. So, but I guess it all started with him, but with just watching him watch back then when it was WWF, and ever since then I just fell in love.
Does he go watch you now?
No, he's only actually seen me once. He actually lives out of the country, so yeah, I barely even talk to him that much. But he just he seen me one time, and it was at the school I train at, and yeah, it was the first and last time he's ever seen me. He watches my videos and stuff though, so he keeps up with that.
Does he like freak out and watching you, like worrying about you? Or?
No, he doesn't worry. My mom is the one who does that, but my dad kind of is just he's like he's a big boy. He can he's all right. Yeah. That's how he always was growing up. If I ever got hurt or something fell down, it was always kind of like you're all right. Just kind of get up and dust it off and go outside and play again. So that's how he always was. Yeah.
So you mentioned the school you train at. Where do you train at?
WWA4 in Atlanta, Georgia, with Mr. Hughes, Total Protection. Mr. Hughes. I started in 2009. I think like a month and a half after I started training, I had my first match, and I just picked it up that quick, and I always felt like it was just something I was born to do. So I don't even know if it was a month and a half. It might have been less than that, but WWA4 down in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I got my start, and that's my home, and I'll always have a place in my heart for that place. Yeah.
Well, okay. As even I am aware of this. I mean, I think probably the biggest thing that you're sort of known for right now is like you've had a ton of matches against AR Fox.
Oh yeah.
I think that's where pretty much. I think that's where a lot of people know you the most from. Like even people who just casually know the name, they know you and Fox have had like some amazing matches. So like, how long has that been going on for?
I actually hit my first match was against him. So.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's been going on for.
Wait, no, I knew that. Of course, I knew that because of all the research that I do before these interviews. So yeah, I totally knew that.
Yeah, I think my first match I didn't even have gear. I had like some baggy shorts on and like some amateur wrestling shoes and.
Wow.
Yeah, my first match was against him. So we've wrestled around for like the last 3 years, wrestling each other for like ever since I started really. Wow. Kind of started in the school, and then we kind of branched off to some little bigger shows, and got up to CZWs and Dragon Gate. So we kind of just been wrestling ever since I started really wrestling against him. So I can't even tell you how many matches that we've had. Sometimes I see matches and I'm like, damn, I forget we even had that match. So it's just crazy. We've been wrestling a lot together. So.
I have seen a couple because everybody listening, I actually put up a match. You versus Fox. It's up on PantsLessRadio.com. So everybody go check that out. So I have actually seen a couple of your matches, which is a huge compliment. Because
no doubt.
I have like no attention span, and I start to watch a show and I'll get through, like a match and a half maybe, and then I see something shiny and I get all distracted. So I've actually seen like a bunch of your matches on YouTube and stuff. So the biggest thing that like I had heard stuff about you obviously before I saw you, and it didn't after actually seeing you wrestle really didn't do any of the stuff justice. Like, you're way bigger than I was expecting you to be.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of people tell me. They see me with a big shirt on, and they're like, oh, you're not as big as I thought. And then I take my shirt off, and they're like, dang, man, you big. I didn't think you're that big. And I was like, man, I don't want to brag or anything, but I kind of like working out, so.
Well, on Pantsless Radio, size matters.
I feel you.
And so, okay, not only was I like somewhat surprised by how big you are, but you're also very flippy.
Yeah.
Like,
That's my
yeah.
gymnastics background. I took I could always flip before. I took gymnastics, but when I got into gymnastics, they kind of taught me how to the technique and everything. It's kind of like I guess knowing how to do something. Yeah, before. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just something I always knew how to do, but they just show me, how to perfect it. So
yeah,
how to tuck and everything and proper rotation and all that kind of stuff. But that only lasted like a year maybe.
Oh wow. Okay. When did you do that?
I was like, what, 5th grade maybe?
Oh wow. Okay, so you're like, wow.
Yeah, it was a little while ago.
Yeah, you're like little Uhaa.
Yeah, I was a young kid. I was, young Uhaa Nation.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. So I was like hugely surprised at that. And okay, let's see, wrestling related stuff. Yeah, seriously, like I told you. I told you I suck at the wrestling stuff.
It's all good.
I need a co-host because I need somebody who actually knows something about wrestling to talk to people about. Okay, so obviously, you've had this like long running series of matches against Air Fox, and you said, you stumble across them still now where you're like, I don't even remember having that. Do you have a favorite match against them, or one that you feel like was kind of like one that really put you out there, like put you in put your name in everybody's mouth?
I'd say we had one at in Indianapolis that IPW, I believe, when IPW is hosting CCW, I think it was. Mm-hmm. And I'd say that's probably the one that sticks out the most. Either that one or the one we had, I think, with CCW the last day in the arena up in Philly. Yeah. And I'd say one of those two. Every time, thing I like about him, every time we go out in the ring, we just both like, look, we know what each other does, but at the same time, it's still kind of like we want to try something new. It's always like, he's down to do whatever, and I'm down to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, it's like whatever. We just know that the other one's gonna give it 110%, or the other one is gonna go all out, and we just know that, we're gonna get the best out of each other. We're gonna bring out the best out of each other. Yeah.
So obviously, I assume you're looking forward to having more matches with him in the future when you get back. And so you've obviously worked a lot of places, and I kind of I had a couple comments because I put you up on the Pantsless Radio website, again, cheap plug, pantslessradio.com. I put you up as one of the up and comers on this on that section of the thing, and I had a couple people saying to me, dude, come on, he's not really he's not an unknown or anything like that. And I mean, and for everybody listening who did comment to me, suck it, because Uhaa himself told me to go ahead and do that, because in your words, you still have a lot of up and coming left to do.
I believe so. I feel like I still haven't done anything compared to what I'm yet to do, and I just still feel like there's a lot for me to do, and I feel like until that's accomplished, I'm still going to be up and coming. I still, no matter how far I get, there's always something to learn, and it's just compared to some people, a lot of people, I haven't done anything, so it's just I feel myself personally that I still just got a lot. I still got a lot coming, and until that happens, I'm always going to be an up and comer.
So, right before your injury, I mean, you were definitely working a lot more places, and on, I guess, with places with a lot more exposure. And is there any place that you're really looking forward to working when you get back, like once you're back in the ring?
Definitely want to get back, to Dragon Gate in Japan. Definitely want to do that, and of course, DGUSA and CCW, AIW, of course, as well. Those are, my main promotions, and I'm just looking forward to getting back in the ring with those guys and just being in the locker room with them and seeing everybody, and just being back on the road at those 10-hour, 13-hour road trips. It's just, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed them until I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's always a pain in the ass until something you can't. Then you're like, I miss that pain in the ass.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just looking forward to just working with. I just want to work everywhere I can possible and just do as much wrestling as I can. Just to get back in shape and just to get my name back out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't think anybody's forgotten about you, so I don't think...
I hope not. You know, that'll be the worst. That'll be the worst if you know, you go out and you get no reaction from the crowd. You know, I'd be like, dang. That would suck. Yeah.
I will personally make sure that everybody remembers the name Uhaa.
Definitely, I appreciate that. Everybody's gonna remember if you say it like that.
Any excuse to say it. I've been seriously. I wanted you on the show just so I could say your name.
Oh man, that makes me feel good.
Yeah. Well, that's the point. Like, you know, I'm just gonna keep saying it until you feel good.
Yeah, you already accomplished that though.
Okay, so what does Uhaa enjoy doing besides wrestling?
Oh man, I like doing a lot. I guess mainly working out, video games. I'm just an average guy, really. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't realize. Is I'm just like the next person out there. You know, just like to have fun. I like to have a good time no matter what I'm doing. Whatever, you know. As long as I'm having fun, you know, I'm not that picky of a person. I could be sitting around and with just a couple of my homeboys and just laughing and just chilling and just having a good time, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, as long as, you know, I just like to laugh, and you're never gonna see me mad, you know. I'm always in a good mood.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So, are you a sports guy?
Yes, I am, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. Okay,
yeah.
What's your sport?
Well, what I played?
Anything. Playing, watching.
Man, I played when I was in high school. I played soccer. I wrestled. I was on the track team and football team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did a little bit. I did kind of a lot of stuff. I just like to stay active because, you know, I went to military high school, believe it or not. So any time that I got to get my, I guess how you call it, a release or just whatever, you know, sports is really what kept you going, kept a lot of us going, you know. It just kept. That's what we did to get away from the military life, because that's the part that we all hated about it. So.
Well, yeah. And I found out actually just a little while ago, a few days ago, that you're a soccer fan on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you know, like Twitter and Facebook are my main sources of research that I do for all of these interviews. And I saw that you had made you had a tweet about the Premier League.
Yeah.
So, okay, like, who's your soccer team?
Manchester United. I'm a Manchester United fan.
Oh, okay. I can offer absolutely nothing about soccer.
Oh, it's all good. No, it's cool. It's all good, yeah, so it's all good.
I don't suppose you're a hockey fan, because that I could talk about, like, for days.
Nah, see, you'd have me lost if you're talking about hockey then.
Yeah?
We were talking about that earlier, as a matter of fact. I'd have no idea, you know, what's going on if you're talking about hockey.
So, any chance I could get you on skates and out on the ice?
Actually, I've been ice skating before.
Yeah?
I didn't. It was cool, but when it came to stopping, I kind of had a problem because what I do is I'd really just run into the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Or other people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so. And I didn't have the right equipment. I didn't think I had the right attire on when I went either. I had like a sleeveless shirt and like some shorts, and like a bandana around my head. So it's kind of like cold out there. So I was kind of like, man, I should have wore something else.
Where did you go ice skating that in shorts?
It was at travel camp when I was like 12 years old.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was like I didn't know that we were going that day, so I just wore it because it was hot. It was summer camps in the summertime, so I just wore like some basketball shorts and like some sleeveless shirt. And they're like, yeah, we're going ice skating today. I was like, okay, cool. And I totally found out I had the wrong attire on. Yeah.
You need to consult a Canadian before you do stuff like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't want to come up. I've been to Canada to the airport in Toronto, but that's really as far as I've been.
Well, I'm in Toronto.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, so you could come up to Canada. I will welcome you into my country.
Definitely, that's cool. That sounds like a plan to me.
So yeah, oh no, that'd be definitely good. You have to. Everybody out there listening, as soon as Uhaa is ready, you bring him to Canada.
Canada, that's where we're going.
So we can hang out.
That's where we're going, Canada.
Yep, and I will take you ice skating.
Yeah, I'll make sure I wear the right attire this time too.
Yes. Okay, so you did all that stuff. You're a very active sports guy. Football, I can talk.
Yeah, football. You like college or pro?
Pro.
Canada, like, college football is kind of like, it's a foreign entity.
I can understand
like,
that.
Like, we have college football, but nobody really cares.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we do, but it's like, it's really small, and nobody cares, and it's like, same with high school football here, it's like, just nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
like, literally, like, I can remember, like, high school games, at my high school, and it's like, I mean, there were a lot of times where people didn't even realize there was a game actively going on.
Dang.
And it's like people would, like, you know, there'd be like a game happening after school, and like there'd be like just kids walking across the field because they didn't realize there was a game going on.
Yeah,
like nobody gives a shit.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, so it's insane to me to see, you know, places, you know, like Texas and the Midwest where, I mean, they draw like thousands of people to high school games.
Yeah, that's when you see some high school tailgating too. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like...
Especially Texas. Texas is real big on high school football.
Yeah, that's like crazy to me. Like, the only, like, significant thing I can ever remember about my high school football team is we once lost a game 1-0.
How'd that happen?
Canadian... are you... I know, right? Are you familiar with the CFL at all?
A little bit. I know the field is... I think the field is bigger. That's what I'm...
The field is bigger and our balls are bigger.
Are they?
They are.
Okay,
that was actually a slogan for, like, I don't remember when it was. It was like the late 90s, kind of early aughts. The CFL realized that nobody cared. So to try to get more publicity, they tried to be a little more risque. And, and that was one of their main slogans, where our balls are bigger.
No, that's pretty...
Yeah. So it's... It is, right? It catches your attention. Maybe not necessarily for the best reasons, but it does catch your attention.
It does, though. That's what the slogan should be, though.
Exactly. Like, I think it should be brought back.
Yeah.
So our fields are, like, 10 yards longer. We have, like, a 55-yard line in the middle. And our end zones are huge, and that is not a euphemism. And where, like, in the NFL, the field's wider, too. In the NFL, the goalposts are at the end of the end zone. In the CFL, they're in the front, which is incredibly stupid. Because, as you can imagine, people run into it. So, like, there's a lot of problems with the CFL, not the least of which, it's an 8-team league, and for, like, the vast majority of decades that it's been running for, there were 2 teams with the same name.
Oh, were they?
In an 8-team league.
Wow.
Yeah, there were 2 teams called the Rough Riders.
That's crazy, Rough Riders.
We're just a filthy country, really. Like.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, your country's like me. It's awesome. Yeah. We had 2 teams called the Rough Riders.
Canada, Canada.
Yeah, exactly. The fabled Canadians. Yeah. So we have, like, a rule. I'm, like, totally, like, suddenly it's the CFL show. We have a rule here where if you kick the ball into the end zone for touchback, you get a point.
Oh, okay. So I see how they lost 1-0. Okay.
So that's how, 1-0. So that's like.
Okay, I got you.
So so you like pro or college?
Oh man. Back a couple of days when the USC, or not USC, but Southern California, had Reggie Bush and Leonard, and when they had that squad with that was when I was a big, huge college fan. I loved them back then, and pro I watched, of course. I watch football. I just like love the game, but I'd probably rather watch college just because they're actually playing for the love of the game.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is when you see those crazy blowout games. And in the pros you don't really see that often because everybody's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those aren't my words, but it's true though.
So who's your team?
In college?
Both.
My team in college is Southern California. I always enjoy watching them play. I actually went to Auburn, but in the pros, I got to go with the Falcons. Of course, I got to support my home team. I was a big Indianapolis Colts fan, but Yeah, I still like watching them, of course, and I won't see how they do this year, but I'd probably go with Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Peyton going to do in Denver? Anything?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Man, Peyton is the shit. He's gonna tear it up, man. He's gonna tear it up no matter where he's at.
He is, but I'm worried. Like I'm like a huge fantasy football fanatic. I love fantasy football. And I've been debating with everybody I know over how much Peyton Manning is worth in fantasy football drafts. Because I don't know. I'm picking him up in a lot of leagues, but cheap. Because I'm the next thing and one bad hit and is he out again for good? And so, I don't know. I'm a little iffy. He's not my favorite Manning. I have to say.
I understand that.
I'm a Giants girl.
Okay, I feel you. Their dad was pretty good too, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Archie Manning, he's pretty good too. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So I know you. Before this all started, you have company there.
Mm-hmm,
are we keeping your company suitably entertained?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's my best friend, man. He's been there with me since before I was Uhaa Nation, so. Yeah. So,
he's about to get a lot more entertained once we get into the good questions.
I got you. Yeah, I might have to have him answer some of the questions for me, so.
Some you're gonna want to plead the fifth on.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, definitely use that amendment right there.
See, I don't know. I'm not generally a girl who goes for tag teams, but if you need to tag out, I'll allow it.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah, hey, it's all good. Either way, I get down either way, so it's all good.
I did warn you, and I don't think you believed me, did you?
No, I believed you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all good. I believe you. I'm usually more of a one to believe after I see, but I'm seeing now, so I'm definitely, I believe definitely now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's all good.
for anybody wondering, I did warn Uhaa that I can be a little naughty on the show, and I do give guests the warning. I give them the heads up so they know what to expect. I don't want to ambush anybody.
That's true.
So yeah, it's not my fault not everybody believes me.
I feel you. Hey, you gotta make them believe.
Exactly. All right. So what else?
Okay, if you want, dive into your questions, it's all good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I might have had you braced for me, but I'm not sure if I have you properly braced for my questions. So, and my questions, and okay, there are rules to my series of questions. Okay. First, I have to tell you, breaking the rules will result in severe punishments.
Hey, my dad, when I used to get my ass beat a lot when I was a kid, so I'm used to that.
I can pretty much guarantee me beating your ass will be nothing like before.
Dang. Yeah. Hey, I'll have to see about that.
We shall see. So you better be a good boy. All right. Okay. So here are the rules. I'm going to give you an answer field that all of your answers to these questions, who are people, must come from.
Okay.
Let's see. We will make it, since, obviously, kind of, I guess your most predominant promotion that you worked for is DGUSA.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to use the DGUSA/Evolve locker room.
Okay.
All of your answers who are people must come from those locker rooms.
Uh-oh.
I know, right? See, I've already got you worried. I like that. See, I like having my guests on their toes and all unsettled and not knowing what's coming next. Okay. So that's rule 1. Rule 2, you cannot give the same answer twice.
Okay, I got you.
So be very careful. about giving a good answer too early.
All right.
Because, spoiler, I saved the really hard questions for last.
Yeah, it's all good.
I did that on purpose. Okay.
But my thing, when I was in high school, I failed majority of the tests I took, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, these, you can't really fail these.
Right.
I'm sure I will score you high. I was very, very high.
I got you.
Okay, so you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, do you want me to ease you in, or should we just jump right into the hard stuff?
Let's see. I guess I could test the waters, you know what I'm saying, dip my feet and see how hot or cold the water is.
All right. Oh, sweetheart, I guarantee the water is going to be very hot.
I got you.
Okay. So I'll be gentle, don't worry. Okay, so question 1. Who would you want to rob a bank with?
Would I want to rob a bank with?
Yes.
I'd have to go with my boy A.R. Fox, man. I gotta go with him.
Why?
Man, he's always ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Down for whatever. That's my dude right there. Down for whatever.
I like that. Down for whatever. We're big fans of that on this show.
I got you.
Yeah, big fans of it. So you could be like, hey, you want to go get something to eat? Sure. Hey, you want to go rob a bank? Sure.
It might take a little more convincing than that.
Yeah.
But, it might take a little more convincing than that, but hopefully I could talk him into it, especially if I was really in need of it. Because I wouldn't just be robbing the bank for no reason, you know what I'm saying? It has to be a serious.
Oh, yeah.
Serious.
It's to fund your trip to Canada.
Exactly. So. Yeah, and that's a serious risk. So I got to make sure I got somebody who's gonna be ready to go.
Exactly. Okay, good answer. Okay, this is sort of a 2-part question. Assuming it doesn't go so well, who would you want to share a jail cell with?
We don't want to say a jail cell with. I say my dude Rich Swann. I'd say a jail cell with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Yeah, he's just a cool dude. We roomed when I was in Japan, and cool dude. He's cool.
Well, and I know, in Japan, they have really small apartments and stuff, right?
Yeah, it was a nice place we were staying at. And we got to kick it and everything. He's a cool dude, down to earth.
Right.
So.
I know Rich. Rich has been on the show.
Okay.
And he's done a Skype interview with me from Japan, which was awesome. Him and Larry Dallas did an interview with me straight from Japan in the middle of the night. It was.
Oh yeah, this must have been recently then.
It was just after Larry got there, I think. Okay. So it was probably May.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it was. It was fantastic. Rich sang, which was awesome. He serenaded me a little bit, and Larry started the interview off with panties on his head.
That sounds like Larry Dallas, though.
It does, doesn't
it? Yeah. That's cool, though. That's cool.
Okay. Do you sing in the shower?
Do I sing in the shower?
Yes.
Actually, I cut promos in the shower. I'll say that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I do. I cut promos.
Better.
Yeah, singing, not so much because I can't sing the same amount. If someone had a gun to my head and said sing, they'd probably shoot me because I can't. I can't sing the same amount. The thing with me is I know I can't sing, and that's I think a lot of people get messed up at is when they think they can sing but they really can't. But I know I just can't. I can't hold a note to save my life.
So what kind of promos do you cut in the shower?
Just whatever comes ahead. It's just sometimes I'll cut. I place myself in a certain scenario,
mm-hmm.
and I'll cut a promo according to that, So it might be okay, I'm wrestling such and such for the World Heavyweight title this weekend, and I'll cut some kind of promo on that or something like that, and just kind of let it roll off my tongue and just go with the flow.
See, I was wondering if it was something like that, or if you're cutting promos on a rubber ducky or something.
Nah, see, I stopped the rubber duckies I think a couple years ago. So I don't have any in my shower anymore.
There is nothing wrong with a rubber ducky.
No, I don't have those. I do. I need to get another one. I kind of miss my old rubber ducky, but yeah, I haven't. I let that one go, man, and we had to part ways.
Oh.
He didn't like my singing.
Man, what a little bastard.
I know, right?
It's good he's gone. It's good he's gone. Well, when you come to Canada Canada, we'll get you a new, much nicer rubber ducky. He'll be nicer because he's Canadian.
That's cool. Hey, that's all good.
We don't get mad or do anything. So.
All right, then I can get down with that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get a little more pantsless. Do you have naked pictures on your phone?
I don't actually.
No?
Nah, I delete them after I take them.
Oh, okay. See that?
Yeah.
Okay, that. See, this question actually came about because I have a deep-rooted belief that everybody has porn on their phone, whether it's of themselves or somebody else. And for everybody I asked this question to at first said, yeah, of course I do. And the last 4 people have said no. So now I'm starting to wonder, my theory seemed rock solid at first, and now I'm kind of doubting myself.
I hear you.
So, but you're kind of both, because you do, but you delete them. So
I delete them. I delete ones on myself. The ones that girls send me, I'll keep though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll get your number after the show.
I got you.
Yeah. Of course. Moving on. Are you familiar with the show Ninja Warrior?
Yes, I am. I was thinking about trying out for that. Okay,
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. This is like a multi-part question.
All right.
Okay. These are the groups we're gonna, since you follow, you said that you follow basically all wrestling. So these are the groups we're gonna go for. WWE, TNA, Japan, Indie. Who would win Ninja Warrior out of those groups?
Man.
Okay. I know this is a good question. This is a pretty new one too, but I enjoy it. Okay. So who would win TNA Ninja Warrior?
TNA Ninja Warrior. I have to go with AJ Styles.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I have to go with him. I'd rock with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
WWE.
Whew. I would have said John Morrison, but he's not there anymore, so I think I'm gonna go with. Oh man. Let's see. I think Ziggler might have a good chance of doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might have a pretty good chance of that. Yeah.
That's cool. Japan, which I think might be the toughest.
Japan, that'd be hard.
Yeah. Everybody over there seems to be in crazy good shape.
Yeah, I don't know if I could
all
choose
these
one.
ridiculous things that people shouldn't be able to do.
I don't know if I could choose one out of there. If so, I'd have to go with Tozawa. That's a great athlete, and he's he's in great shape.
Definitely fair. Okay. Who would be the Indie Ninja Warrior?
Uhaa Nation, plain and simple.
Well, of course.
Uhaa Nation, I'd win. I'd crush. I'd kill that. You know what I'm saying?
You would. You're already the Ninja Warrior of my heart.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, see, I think I have that effect on people. You know what I'm saying?
You
I do.
Assuming that you somehow weren't able to get in because your knee's not 100% yet. We don't want to do anything to jeopardize your rehab, and I did promise I would be gentle. So you can't be on Ninja Warrior. So if it wasn't you, who would win?
If it wasn't me?
If it wasn't you.
Yeah. Man, if it wasn't me, I go with Ricochet.
That's such a good one.
Yeah, I go with Ricochet.
Okay. So out of those 4, who is the ultimate Ninja Warrior?
Out of those 4, who's the ultimate Ninja Warrior? Man.
AJ, Dolph, Tozawa, Ricochet.
It's either gonna be AJ or Ricochet. One of them two.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those two.
I think I'd go Ricochet out of those.
Yeah. I'll probably say Ricochet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, great athlete.
He is crazy stuff he does. Okay. Do you have any hidden talents?
Any hidden talents? Let's see. I really don't. It's sad to say, but I don't have any hidden talents. Yeah. No, I don't have any hidden talents.
Why do I have a feeling somebody just offered you a suggestion that you didn't take?
He did, but I don't know how I feel about saying that. It's not that bad actually, but it's just it's not, I wouldn't call it a hidden talent. I think many people have that ability.
Uhaa. Share with the class.
It was. It's nothing that serious. Nah, it's all good. Nah, I don't. Honestly, I don't really have any hidden talents, so.
Okay. You can tell me later.
I'll do that. That's cool.
Yeah. When you give me your number after the show, you can tell me about it.
I got you. The thing is, I don't think it's a talent. That's the thing. I think it's more like a bad habit.
Oh my. Okay, now I really want to know. Okay.
Yeah,
I like that. I like bad habits.
Horrible habit to develop.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued, but I will move on for now.
Got you.
Okay. Who would you want to go to dinner at their house?
Would I want to go to dinner?
Yes.
Say that again.
Who would you want to go to dinner at their house with?
Man, you talking about the indie scene or just any kind of wrestling?
DGUSA, Evolve.
Okay, who would I want to go to dinner at their house?
By extension, I'll let you use Dragon Gate too, because they're all kind of one big happy.
Okay.
Sling. One big happy, half naked, oiled up family.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see, who do I want to go dinner with at their house? Man.
See, these questions make you think, right?
Yeah, they do. I never really thought about anything like that.
That's my goal.
Yeah, let's see. I don't think I can answer. I have to come back to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to come back to that one.
We can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's see. What would you do? What would you do if you got to spend 24 hours as a woman?
Oh man. What?
Yeah.
I'd get on that corner and make as much money as I could.
That's actually a good answer. Like a couple
That's exactly what I do. That's what I do.
Wow.
I'd be on there all night on the block, just like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be out there just getting pimped, I guess.
Yep. And after 24 hours, you just count your money.
Exactly.
It's nice. I
don't know if I make a good looking woman because I don't know. I'd sit in a dress and all that. And
well, the presumption is you'd be a hot chick.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'd be on the corner then.
Yeah.
24 hours straight.
Nice. Very good. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Are you a Pokemon fan?
Nah, I'm actually not. I know a couple. I know like Charizard and Charmander and Charmeleon, I think.
Okay. This is
that's about all I know.
This is kind of a specific question. What wrestler could you most see as being a Pokemon?
What wrestler could I mostly see as being a Pokemon? Man. Did they fight each other?
The Pokemon? Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, they fought each other?
Oh yeah.
Man. Dang.
This question totally came up like by accident in one interview because a guest that I had on had a Pokemon tattoo and I have a Pokemon tattoo, so we started talking about Pokemon and it broke into this. So this is one of those questions that isn't necessarily applicable to everybody.
Yeah, I think maybe like Johnny Gargano, I'd say.
He would be. He's really yeah. I could totally okay.
I think I'd go with him.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay. Who would you want to have your back in a bar fight?
Who would I want to have my back in a bar fight? I say Sammy Callahan, definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely.
That's a gimme. That's definitely.
Yeah, I definitely have him, man. I feel like he just. I don't think I'd even have to fight. I just, be like, guys, let me introduce you to my friend right here. Yeah. And I think he'd handle the rest of it.
Yeah. And then he fights and you go and have a drink and you're good.
Exactly. Yeah, and we're good. Yeah.
Okay. Who would you want to get into a bar fight with?
Who would I want to get into a bar fight with?
Yeah, presuming that, you get into a bar fight, it's brutal, it's sick, you're breaking bar stools over each other's heads, and then at the end you're fine. You're buddies again.
Man. Dang. I think Eric Cannon. Eric Cannon looks like he put up a great fight.
He does. Yeah, he does. And I mean,
he'd buy you a beer after, that's what I think. That's what I think. He's that kind of guy.
Yes, he'd buy you like a PBR because
Exactly.
Because he is, of course, he's like the official spokes wrestler of PBR. So that'd be
definitely.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. What's the weirdest place you've ever been tempted to have sex?
Outside of my front yard, actually.
Okay, was that the weirdest, or was it that you actually have, or just that you've been tempted to?
Actually have.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Yeah. Tempted? There's not really. I can't.
Day or night?
That was at nighttime.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, tempted.
Tempted, I can't really answer. I don't think I've ever been tempted because temptation is powerful, you know, and most of the time you usually give in.
Oh.
So.
We like that too at Pantsless Radio.
Yeah, so, you know, I can't say.
I have no use for, like, self-control.
Yeah, I hear ya. I got good self-control, but on certain things. Certain things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have? Who would you want to trade lives with for a day?
Trade lives for a day?
Mm-hmm.
Man. Let's see. I'd say, who do I want to trade lives with for a day? Tiki Sanchez. I want to trade like Tiki Sanchez. I think that'd be pretty exciting.
Oh, that would be exactly what I decided. I'm going to take a drink of water.
Yeah, I think I am.
Trading lives with Pinky for a day would definitely be something.
Definitely. I like interesting stuff, so I definitely probably do that.
Yeah, I think Pinky could fulfill the interesting. No problem. Wow, that was a great one. Okay. Do you have any tattoos?
Nah, I don't. I think it took me 23 years to actually pierce my ears, so a tattoo, I don't know how soon that would come.
Yeah, do you want any?
I do, but like I want them, but I want like a temporary, permanent tattoo, you know?
Temporary, permanent.
Yeah, if I could get a tattoo and just take it off anytime I wanted to.
And then put it back on?
Yeah, that'd be ideal for me, you know, and I'd have like multiple tattoos, and I'd probably tap my whole body and just take them off, you know. Because really, if I was to get tattoos, I'd want 2 sleeves, you know, so.
Really?
I'd want my arms covered in sleeves, so. If I could have that, but just take it off, like when I had a job interview or something.
Yeah.
You know, I'd do that. But if I was to get tattoos, I'd probably get, you know, both my arms tatted up, so. And that would take a little while, so that's just why I kind of like, either I'm going to do it and go all out with it, or I'm not going to do it at all.
Okay, go big or go home. I like that.
Exactly, that's it.
Okay, do you like tattoos on women?
I do. I love tattoos on women, actually. I think if a girl has like a lot of body art, that's very attractive to me. I see. What is it? That's all?
That is actually that I have because of course Uhaa and I are in the fabulous Pantsless Studios, so you know we're right here. Yes, that is. I'm showing him my tattoos. That is my dog's actual paw print.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the love of my life, my baby.
I understand that. Mine's my PlayStation 3. That's the love of my life. So.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, tattoos. If a girl has like you know, just a lot of ink, man, I think that's very attractive. I like a girl with tattoos. Next question: sexiest place for a tattoo? I'm gonna have to go with that tramp stamp area. I guess they call it.
Really?
Yeah. Either there or I'd say probably on the ankle. Ankle's pretty cool too for a female. See, and as you could totally tell because we're in the same room. I have 3 on my ankle. I have 9 tattoos total. 9 tattoos? That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'll show you them all later. I got you. Yeah. All right. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, who would you want to star in a buddy cop movie with? A buddy cop movie? Yeah. Like let's see, that'd be I'd say Chuck Taylor. I think Chuck Taylor would be a good cop partner. I want that movie. Like every time somebody gives me an answer, I've never gotten a bad answer to this question. And it's like everybody who's ever answered it makes me want to go, I really want to see that movie now. Yeah, I think he'd be good. I think he'd be a good, you know, it'd be like a I think it'd be a good serious but comical movie. Yeah. You know, I think that's how it'd be. It'll be one with a good life lesson at the end, you know.
So his lesson is don't grow up to be Chuck Taylor.
Yeah, or you know, just don't mess with Uhaa Nation.
That's
Something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Would you be good cop or bad cop?
Man, yeah, I'd probably be good cop just because of smile. You know, everybody likes to smile, so.
You do.
Yeah, so I kind of
yeah,
I'd probably be a good cop, but then you know.
And Chuck Taylor likes to yell at people, so.
Yeah, our movie would be like the other guys. That's exactly how we'd be.
Yes.
We'd be the other guys.
That would be awesome. So you've got you've got that winning smile that just melts someone's heart, and then Chuck comes along and yells at them.
Exactly, yeah, and I'd be like, you know, we got to chill and get these get these answers out of them.
That would be good. Okay, that would be really good one. Okay, let's see what else do I have. So what do you think of my questions so far?
No, they ain't that bad though. You know, they're not that bad. Yeah.
All right. Oh, is that a challenge?
Nah, it's not a challenge. Nah, it's all good.
Oh wait. Shower or hot tub?
Hot tub.
And I don't mean for bathing.
Hot tub.
Hot tub? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think hot tub. Especially like my shower, sometimes like the water takes a long time to get hot, so I kind of have to just go with a hot tub that's already, you know, scorched to the max, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. You know, when the giggle comes, something bad's about to happen to you.
I'll see.
Okay. This is a two-part question.
Got you.
Part 1. What are your favorite panties on a woman?
Favorite panties? Granny panties. No, I'm just kidding. No, never. You know, I think I'd have to go with the, you know, thong, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Part 2. And I preface this by saying nobody has ever refused to answer this question.
I got you.
So I do that because it puts a ton of pressure on you, right?
Right, you're right though.
Because nobody wants to be the first one to push you out on a question. Okay.
No, I know, right?
What would be your favorite panties on yourself?
Panties? I can't go with my regular Fruit of the Moon boxers.
Nope.
Man. Favorite panties on myself.
Favorite panties on yourself?
Definitely not a thong. I definitely not that.
Yeah.
What other kind of panties are there besides granny panties and thongs and stuff like that?
You got well, you've got like bikinis. You've got boy shorts.
Oh, boy shorts. I'll keep it the boy shorts.
Boy shorts? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got some huge thighs, so it did look kind of awkward.
Would you go with like a sexy color or like a pretty girly color?
Neon pink. I'll go neon pink.
Nice.
Neon pink.
Well done.
I think girls saw me walking in the room with those on. I think it'd be the job would be over. I don't even have to say anything.
No. I mean they'd be down. That's the beginning of the end right there.
Definitely.
Okay. What else do I have? Who would you least want to take a 72-hour road trip with?
Least? Man. Who would I least want to take a step? That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Yeah, I got to come back to. I have to sit down and think about that one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay. This one's tough. This is a multi-part question, but I thoroughly enjoy it. So this one you really got to think. You're going to spend the rest of your life on a desert island.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to bring one unlimited food source. Mm-hmm. What is it?
Chicken wings.
Nice. Vin Gerard would love you. All of it, the chicken wings. Okay.
Chicken wings. That's it. I eat those for the rest of my life and be good.
Okay.
No salad. I don't need any salad. I don't need any, any kind of vegetables. Chicken wings. If someone was to tell me you can only eat chicken wings the rest of your life, but different flavors, I don't think I really have a problem with that, to be honest with you.
Nice. All right. Gotta love meat. Oh. Okay.
The way you put it, the way it sounded, I don't think I love it that kind of way, but
Well, no. Personal preference. Okay. You get to bring one girl.
One girl?
One girl. And you know what? I will expand the rules for this one. You can pick one girl out of any indie wrestling woman.
They can't be like WWE?
Okay, yeah. Any female wrestler.
Eve Torres. Oh, that's gonna.
Yeah?
I'm taking her.
That was easy.
Yeah, Eve Torres. I'm taking her. That's no questions asked. There's no. Yeah, we're going. It was good.
You're just waiting for somebody to ask you that question.
Yeah,
I thought you had the answer just waiting.
That one was ready to go. It was right there. It was ready to go.
Okay. Now this is the tricky part. Okay. You get to bring one item, but this item has to be useful in your survival, and it also has to be able to be used sexually.
That's it one more time?
Okay, you can bring one item that has to be able to be used in your survival somehow, and it also has to be able to be used sexually with Eve Torres.
Dang.
Yeah.
I bring my body. That's it. That's all I need. I'm good.
That's a really simple answer, but it's totally acceptable, and it works.
Exactly, yeah. So,
you're going to be like... Yeah.
I got my chicken wings, my body, and Eve Torres, and I'm good to go.
That's it for the rest of your life. You're happy.
Put me on an island. I'm good.
I'm good. Like somebody make this happen now. I like this.
Yeah. Let's make it happen. ASAP.
Okay. What do I have left? I actually, people never believe me. I actually have like a notebook full of questions. All right. Let's see. So what do I have left here? Okay. I have 3 questions that they all sort of go together, and they're pretty painful to have to for the most part. They're pretty painful to have to answer a wrestler at.
Okay.
Which you will understand as soon as I start asking them. And
gotcha.
in each promotion, there's one person who is never going to be the answer to any of these questions.
I think I get what you're saying.
And once I ask them, you'll know. And I pretty much already know who the Evolve DG USA guy is, who's never going to be the answer to any of these questions. And you probably will as soon as I start asking. Okay, so
gotcha.
Number 1, who would you trust your children with for a weekend?
Who would I trust my children with for a weekend? Ooh. Man. Let's see. Well, I don't have kids. But if I was to trust my kids with somebody for a weekend, I would have to go with, let's see. Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem.
That's some serious business right there.
These aren't just off the top of your head questions. You got to think about them a little bit. What I find is usually people immediately think of who they would never say. That's a lot easier than to think of who you actually would.
Who actually would? That's true. Who would I do with my kids for a weekend? I don't think I'd be so much worried about them, getting hurt or anything like that. I'd actually think, I wouldn't worry about that so much because, clearly if I'm leaving my kids with the person, I trust them. So,
Presumably.
I'd probably say John Davis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good answer. Okay. So, yeah, I think you see where these directions are heading. They're a little... Yeah. Okay. Question 2. Who would you let your sister date?
Man, nobody. There's no one. Nobody. That's not happening.
You have to give one person.
Nobody. I don't know.
Who seems harmless or scared enough of you?
If you feel like that, I'd have to say anyone then. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll probably say, when he was, I'd say Pop.
Somebody else answered Pac.
Yeah, I'd say Pop.
Yeah. Okay. and this is the hardest one.
Got you.
Who would you let your girlfriend spend the night at their house?
What?
Ah, see, right?
Oh, my girlfriend?
Your girlfriend.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I know, right? Like, these, I promise, like, these are tough, hard-hitting, very extremely journalistic questions.
My girlfriend, spend the night at their house with.
It really is. It's like, oh,
yeah.
no, I don't want to answer.
Oh, man.
So,
you said, what are the wrestling categories again?
DGUSA, Evolve, or Dragon Gate.
I'd say BB Hawk. I'll go BB Hawk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
This is, I don't think you try anything crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You may have already pieced this together, but the person in these particular locker rooms who are never the answer to those questions is Larry Dallas.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Seriously, every locker room has that one guy who is always the answer to these, or never the answer to these questions. And yeah, indeed, in Dragon Gate and Evolve, it's Larry Dallas. In PWG, it's Joey Ryan.
I feel you.
In Chikara, it's Icarus.
Yeah.
And, in Canada, it's Sexy Eddie. So there's always there's that one guy who's never going to be that answer.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So yeah, those are tough ones. You did very well. Okay. What were the ones we were going to come back to? I don't remember now. Did we do the? Oh no, we did. Did we do the trade lives with for a day?
Yeah.
We did. Okay. We did the buddy cop movie. Oh, okay. All right. I guess we did. There was one. I don't remember what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Okay, so I have 2 questions left on my list, and these are the pantslessest of the pantsless.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Question 1. Who would you want to accidentally walk in on having sex?
Oh man.
Yep.
Could it be WWE again?
Nope.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that. Let's see. Well, see, there's not many girls in the promotions I work with, though. I
know there's that, but and I will say this: you can use any of the scene girls. If there's the girls with the scene.
Okay, I got you.
If you specifically give a name, they are eligible. But if you say, like the blonde who came out with the scene, that doesn't. No.
I know it'd definitely be 2 girls. I know that much. That's it. I'll keep it. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. See? Okay. So who do you want to walk in on?
Huh. I might have to expand it a little more. I don't know the girl's name. I think it was Amber O'Neil, I believe.
I will accept that.
I'll go her and.
You can stop it with her. You don't have to give 2 people. You can just give one if you want.
Oh yeah, I'll leave it at that, man. That's cool.
Amber O'Neil is smoking fucking hot. Love Amber O'Neil.
For you be saying that, then you know it's the truth.
Oh, and not really. I'm not really. I am every bit of a horn dog as the guests that come on this show. Yeah, Amber O'Neil, man. Since Shimmer 1. Man, I've had such. And then when in Shimmer, when she went heel and she went from wearing like the Barbie pink and the racing checkers and stuff, and she went into like black leather.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't even see that. I'll have to go check it out. I have to go back.
I'm hook you up.
I got you.
That was just stupidly hot.
I got you.
Stupidly. Oh my god. All right. Moving on. Moving on, or I will sit here and drool over Amber O'Neil like for the rest of the day. Okay, so here's my last question,
right,
which has a very, very special rule, which should make you nervous. This rule: you cannot answer 2 people of the same sex.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know how I feel about this question. I don't know how I feel about that question.
All right. Who would you have a three-way with?
See, that's gonna definitely be two girls right there. Right there.
It would be if it weren't for the rules.
I plead the fifth on that one.
What if I let you incorporate like WWE?
Oh man, then I can answer that.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I could probably do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. You know, Eve Torres is gonna be in there, of course.
I'm
stuck on an island. Yeah, you can't use it. I'm stuck on an island with her already anyway, so yeah. I might go with. I'll put AJ in there.
Yeah.
And man, dang, I wish my brother was a wrestler. That'd probably be the next one I'd go to. That'll probably be my other choice for that.
Yeah.
But dang. AJ and why not the WWE champ? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? At least.
There you go.
You know, at least I can. At least he's at the top of the business. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's right. So Punk.
Yeah.
Punk. That's a good call. I was going to suggest staying away from like Big Show.
Nah, see, you take up too much of my space. I don't need all that.
Exactly. You know, and you don't want like Sin Cara there because you know he's going to break something.
Yeah, then he's gonna make me look bad. I don't need all that.
Actually, you know what? I mean, if he botches, he's really just going to make you look better.
You know, he had the exact same injury I did too. It's my knee though. Yeah.
So you know that one could go either way. See what I did?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Okay, so that is you survived my ridiculous questions. So thank you very much.
I wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Oh, awesome! See, like when people say stuff like that to me, it makes me want to like get way worse questions.
Yeah, you get worse for the next guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good with you. Yeah.
That's what I want. You know what I should totally do is get every guest from now on to come up after they answer the questions to give me a new question to ask the next guest.
Yeah, you should.
I should totally. Okay, I'm starting that with you. No pressure, but give me a question to ask.
A question to ask the next guest. Let's see.
And that will totally like expand. Eventually, I have like this huge, ridiculous list.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Let's see. I gotta think of a good question.
Yeah. It's not easy.
It's not.
Like, it's really not. Like the fact that I've come up with all these questions, like it's been like quite the accomplishment because they're really friggin' hard to think of.
It is though. I'm gonna have to get back with you on that one. I'm gonna think long and hard to make sure I got like the perfect question.
Yes, something that's suitably horrifying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get a good one. I'm gonna get a good one too.
Absolutely. So see, and that's even better because it'll be a surprise for the next guest. It'll be a surprise for them.
Exactly.
Great. Man, I should have come up with that idea ages ago.
I know, right? You would have had a crazy list by now.
I really could have. Thank you. You're just like, oh, okay. And he's not here, but his question will live on. Sugar's favorite question for everybody was always, what is your craziest road story?
My craziest road story has to be with my trainer, Mr. Hughes.
Okay.
This is just like almost this is an everyday thing, but this one specific one makes me laugh. We're in, I think I was with A.R. Fox and Mr. Hughes in Ohio, and we're sitting in the restaurant, and it's not too crazy, but I have so many stories about him, but this one right here just sticks out because we're at the restaurant, and he's, pretending he doesn't speak. He's pretending he's a mute. He's a deaf mute, and he's kind of just, he's usually doing hand signals to A.R. Fox. I'm over there just trying not to laugh, and the waiter's standing here looking at us, and he's doing hand signals to Mr. Hughes, and he's like, just doing something that he thinks a deaf mute would do. And he's looking at A.R. Fox to translate to the waiter. So he's just like spazzing out. After a while, he starts smacking the table and spazzing out. And A.R. Fox is looking at the waiter, and he's kind of like telling him like what he wants. He's like, yeah, well, he wants you to bring him some more water or whatever. And it's just funny because the waiter finally just says, she's like, I was just here like a few minutes ago, and I just heard you talk. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of like, that whole thing was kind of blown out. I just started laughing. I was like, man, that's crazy. It was funny. It just made me trip. It was one of those things you really got to be there just to see how it was, you know. And me explaining it doesn't do any justice on how funny it was, but you know, I got a lot of stories with Mr. Healy, so it's good.
If you ever see them doing something like that again, feel free to tape it. Send it.
Oh yeah.
I'll put it up on my site.
Gotcha, I got you. I'll definitely do that. Definitely do that.
Awesome. Okay, so let's see. How would one wrap up a professional type interview? I have no idea because I don't do professional type interviews. Okay. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Follow me on Twitter, Uhaa Nation, Facebook, Uhaa Nation, same thing, like my fan page and my actual, you know, profiles, Uhaa Nation, WWA4. Look out the guys coming out of WWA4. And that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I had fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. It was a good time.
Thank you for putting up with my ridiculousness.
Oh, no doubt. I got some crazy friends. So, you know, not a lot shocks me these days.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good to, and yeah, I would love to have you back anytime.
No doubt. You know, I'm down for it whenever.
You know, it's once you get to 100%, swing by and I'll break you in, see how you're doing.
That's so fun. I've been broken in a couple of times, so I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I can manage. I hope so. I'll say.
So I will definitely have to have you back on for then. And everybody, go to again pantslessradio.com. I've got some matches up. There's actually like a mini shoot from AIW up there, and I say it once more. Check out Uhaa Nation.
That's right. Y'all heard it, lady. Y'all check me out. Look for me. Look out for me. Follow me. Facebook me, whatever.
Yep.
Send me messages. I'm always down to talk to whoever. I'm just a humble, laid-back guy, so just holler at me.
Well, so thank you for joining me tonight, and guys, check him out, and you know, check out all the promotions we've been talking about. Evolve, DGUSA, you know, Dragon Gate in Japan, CZW, all of these things we've been talking about. Check them out. Buy the DVD, support indie wrestling.
No doubt.